And they have received their content, and off they go. We're going to see World 4 first. Unfortunately, that pipe does lead behind a lock, so they're going to have to back up a bit and try the other pipe. And they're going to enter into 4-1, which will be 5-2. So the runners are going to want to avoid hitting the bottom there. You're going to want to take the top route here. It's going to save them a lot of time for 5-2. Even with the randomizer of enemies down there, it's still a long route taking the bottom. YoBGS and Ace of Arrows are both on the top part of 5-2 here, avoiding some flying Koopas and a few fire chomps so far. And they'll easily get through the stage with no difficulties. Folks, if you are interested in the Super Mario 3 randomizer and what it all has, we do have the Discord, the bracket set up, and the randomizer itself for you to download and check it out. We'll enter into 4-2 here, and you're going to find 6-8. Fortunately, YoBGS is going to lose that mushroom as Ace of Arrows does lose his. Watch out for those fire snakes. Those enemies appear to show up more often than not. YoBGS struggles to get that mushroom there. He's got to watch out for the fire snake. Ace does take a hit. He's going to back up a bit for safety reasons. As YoBGS will be finishing up the stage, so he'll take a few second lead here in front of Ace of Arrows. And now we're going to find ourselves in, I believe this is 5-5. It might be incorrect here, but I believe this is 5-5 as YoBGS is running through the stage here, dodging, again, more fire chomps and fire snakes. As Ace of Arrows is going to take that mushroom house. Not a bad option here, especially with that last stage just not being very forgiving as far as power-ups go. And YoBGS does avoid the 3 of a kind there. A lot of the runners you're going to see are going to avoid that the 3 of the kind there because the 5 up is not necessarily needed. YoBGS now in the World 1 Fortress does not find the leaf, so he will not try to go for that secret item. Ace of Arrows struggling a little bit with these fire chomps, giving him a little bit of trouble here. Well, he'll finish up the stage there very nicely. Ace of Arrows will be entering into his World 1 Fortress as YoBGS completes it, heading into 4-4. And we'll find 4-4. That'll be our first Fred of the day. Gotta watch out for that sniping Latiku. He will try to shoot you out of the sky there. Ace of Arrows does take a hit there from the spikes. Unfortunately, loses his firepower, so he's gonna have to fight Boom Boom without any fire flowers. YoBGS gets hit as well as he's heading into his pipe. And he will finish up the stage. Both of them finishing up roughly about the same time. As YoBGS hits his hammer, brother. He's going to find 2 Boomerang Bros, but that's pretty quick work there. Grab a little leaf as a prize and a mushroom, so good pickup there for YoBGS. Unfortunately, no hammer or cloud. He'll head into another fight. Just see a nice little 2 hammer bro there. Finds a hammer. That's a very nice item. They're going to use that later on. Fortunately, they are going to have to finish playing World 4 without being able to break that lock with the hammer. So they would have liked to have seen that early on. Find himself another music, not another, but a music box. So an item they might use in World 7. It just depends on where World 7 shows up. And YoBGS is going to find himself in the hand stage here. What prize he gets from the hand stage is going to be the same for the rest of them throughout this seed. So let's find out. He's going to get a mushroom. Better than a music box, that's for sure. Ace of Arrows is going to back up and he's going to play the end card game. as YoBGS works his way through the Navy stage here for the World 4 Fortress here. Fortune doesn't make any matches, but he does go into his Hammer Brother fight with ease. And YoBGS is finishing up the Navy stage. Ooh, Ace loses his fireball there, unfortunately. And picks up that oh so good music box. Now YoBGS is going to give his shot here at the end card game. No matches for him either, so the end card game is still kind of a wild card here. We're not sure what we're getting from it just yet. YoBGS is going to find himself in the World 7 airship. Greet it with the Fire Flower. Ace of Arrows takes a different route. He's going to find himself in 3-4. Sorry, incorrect. 7-3, my bad. YoBGS finishing it up here, heading into the fight with Iggy Koopa. Gotta watch out. Iggy does have a strange hitbox. Can sometimes give you damage without really giving a good reason why. And YoBGS finishes him. He's a 4-hitter here. Not too bad. Fairly easy. Just gotta watch out for that crazy Iggy's hitbox. Ace Pharaoh's gonna grab a nice Fire Flower, so he's got quite a bit of an arsenal here. He is about 2 stages behind of YoBGS, but I have a feeling Ace will catch up pretty quickly. I think this is going to be the closest races I'm going to see for a while. These two are really good runners, and YoBGS making a big statement by beating Paradox earlier this week. Sorry, last week. My fault there. And they're going to find World 6 for their next one. Going to check the pipe here. Hopefully it's a good pipe. Helps them skip about 3 stages. Unfortunately, it's not, so it's going to be a long World 6 here for him. Find himself here in 3-5. Having a Fire Flower is the ideal item for this stage, just because of the fact you can get rid of those bloopers without any problems. Ace of Arrows about halfway through his World 7 airship. YoBGS taking a hit from the jellyfish, but not a big deal. He's already at the end of the stage, and he'll finish this up here shortly. YoBGS is going to find himself in 3-9. Not a terrible stage. Got the little lowercase h here. So we've seen both H stages here. Oh, those Paragoom is giving a little bit of slowdown for YoBGS. Ace of Arrows defeats Iggy without taking any damage. Good fight by him. YoBGS again grabs the mushroom, making sure he doesn't make the match there in the cards. Ace of Arrow finding out here it's not the pipe he wanted. YoBGS is going to find another hammer, so now he's got 2 hammers. And he's going to find the Air Force stage here, so we've already seen 2 of Bowser's military stages. YoBGS making some real good movements here on the Air Force stage. Ace of Arrows finishes up his stage here, and like I said, they're only about a stage and a half between each other, so it's still a really close race. Oh yeah, without the auto-scrollers, the randomizer it just makes the game so much better. There's only 2 actual auto-scrollers in the game still. It's going to be 5-9 and a beta stage we call Atlantis. Unfortunately, we can't play those stages if the auto-scroller is removed, so we just kept them in there with the auto-scroller. YoBGS does make a match here with the 10 coin. And the flower. And the star. So we're going to find out what those are here in just a moment. He's going to go into 6-4, which we're going to find 2-3. Making some real good movements here, avoiding enemies. He's got to watch out for that nipper there. Looks like he got a little piranha plant shooting up a spiked ball. Ooh, not where you want to see that one. So he's going to take the top route. Nope. Just going to jump through instead. Nice movements there by him. And Ace Fair is going to play his end card game again. Gets the mushroom. Thinking of where the star is. And YoBGS completes the stage. So Ace makes a match with mushroom and arrow, or star. Oh, I said arrow. YoBGS finding himself in 3-4 here. Good star power up here as you got to make that jump. Just gonna avoid the power up. Just gotta watch out for that Latiku there. Nice work by YoBGS as Ace of Arrow grabs another mushroom house. He's just all together. He's gonna use a hammer there and skip the 4. Either option would have worked. As YoBGS takes down the double fire bros, grabs another hammer. Wow, this seed is just giving out hammers like they're for sale or something. He's going to take on the next hammer bros here. One heavy hammer bro. Ace Pharaoh's being very careful here. Don't blame him. And YoBGS is going to find himself another music box. He heads into 6-7, which he's going to find 7-4, another water stage here. Folks, please make sure to give both these runners a follow. They're putting on an exciting race for us today. This is quite the competition between these two. Their records are nearly identical. Only YoBGS is 3-1 and Ace Pharaoh's is 2-2. So they're so far from the record, they look pretty close in skill. But right now, I can't tell a difference. Just a few different choices. That's the only reason why they're behind. Good mushroom grab there by YoBGS. Ace of Arrows working his way through 3-6. He'll be finishing up his stage just about the same time YoBGS is. Ooh, but Ace of Arrows does grab that 3-card stack there with the stars, giving him a 5-up. YoBGS is heading into 6F3, we like to call the carpet fort. Ace Pharaoh's grabbing another mushroom house. I'm thinking he's doing this so he makes sure he has enough supply. But although I feel like he has a little bit too much right now. Maybe spending a little too much time grabbing items. But if that's his style, that's his style. Ooh, YoBGS dealing with some crazy hot feet here. Working a little different than the Boos usually do. And he'll find himself into his fight with Boom Boom. So BGS is finishing up his fort here as Ace Pharaohs finds himself in 7-4. Moving into 6-8. YoBGS is going to find himself in 6-3 here. Not a bad stage. Although there it is, Fire Chomps show up once more. Gotta watch out for that Fire Chomp. Ooh, does not get the slide there, but he's alright. Takes the top route. Oh, doesn't make that jump. Luckily, the bar cooperates with him. And he's done with his stage. His Ace of Arrows is just about done with 7-4. YoBGS is going to go back. Let's play some more in-card game. Unfortunately, it does not make any matches, but I guarantee he was taking some notes. So we got 6-9. He's going to take the 6-10 instead. find himself in another hand stage, so he'll find out he's going to get another mushroom for completing this one. This one's the Flying Cheap Cheeps. Got to watch out for him. Ace Pharaoh's taking top route here with the 6F3. Although he doesn't take any damage, so it's a safer route, although not the fastest route. YoBGS heads into the World 8 Fortress. Keep in mind, they both have plentiful amount of hammers, so I guarantee they're saving them for at least, let's see, World 1, 5, 2, 3, even 7. Alright, and YoBGS is going to try and go for the 1 cycle here on the P-switch here in World 8 Fort. Be a little careful. Ooh, does suffer his first death. He will have to replay that stage. Ace moves into his 6-8. YoBGS going to give this another try. With the randomizer, the disco waffles and the enemies are randomly placed at times too sometimes when you're running through, so where you might see a regular hot foot or something like that, it's a different enemy that might show up. That could mess up your run mechanic there, trying to figure out how you're going to get through them. Ah, yeah, Shadow Man, we have discussed, Fred, randomizing these doors. That would be a tournament within itself. The Maze Fort Tournament is what we would probably call it. Does take a hit, but he luckily grabs that coin before the switch ends. So he'll be able to head on into the next fight. Just gotta wait for that switch to end. Oh, nope, he's just gonna take a hit and head straight into the Boom Boom fight. I like his aggression here. Smart. Ace Pharaoh makes another match with the 1-ups and the mushrooms. Makes a match with the flowers. As YoBGS is gonna head into the World 2 airship, which is World 3. Right now, YoBGS has about a 2-stage lead over Ace of Arrows. And Ace of Arrows finds himself in 4-5, it looks like. It's the only stage with the homing bills on him. Here's Lemmy for YoBGS. Does lose his Tanuki suit. Unfortunately, no command at the end of this. And it's a 4-hit Lemmy, so both of them have been 4 hits so far today. Ace Varus heading into his World 8 Fort, making some nice jumps there to avoid the disco waffles. Does get hit by the hot foot though. As the king complains to YoBGS that he's been transformed into a human. And we're going to find World 7 for World 3 here. Going to check the pipe on the right. Ace Pharaoh's making some very cautious moves. I don't blame him for that. Doesn't find what he wants, so he's going to play 7-1. We're going to find 4-1. Some fire chomps. Ace grabbing 2 power-ups. Does make the clip. Therefore, in case the timer did run out, he was going to be just fine. YoBGS finishes up 4-1. Right now, he's still got a good 2-stage lead on Ace of Arrows, but between the two, it's a very close race. So if one racer gets stuck on one stage, that could make a difference. He's going to find himself on the island with the second stage. He's going to check this pipe first, see where that leads him. Leads him to the middle aisle. He's going to back up, not liking that option. Going to play 7-2 instead. On that middle aisle, you got to play 2 stages to keep moving. So finds himself in 2-4 Hidden Desert Oasis. Gotta watch out for those Paragoombas. I think they're deadlier than Boss Bass. As Ace of Arrows heads into his fight with Lemmy. Ooh, does take another hit, but just finishes off Lemmy in time before he dies. And YoBGS will get the 3 of a kind here for the stars, getting a 5-up. And he'll back up, play that end card game one more time. Gets the one-up match. Gets the mushrooms. Ooh, unfortunately does not find a flower. And he'll find the lock. Good use of the hammer. And he'll move on to 7-9, which is actually 7-2. So the key with this stage, you want to hold on to that tail. Ooh, he does lose it. You want to hold on to it so you can make that jump. Does find the star, though. So Ace is moving in this 4-1 here. YoBGS making somewhat of a bridge. He's got an angry sun down there watching him on the bottom of the 7-2. Make that jump nice and easy. Gets over the gap, and we'll finish up 7-2 here in just a moment as Ace finishes up 4-1. Yeah, no boss bass, unfortunately, at 7-2. Ace will play his end card game. He moves into the 7F2 fort, which is the ice fort 6F2. He's going to take the bottom route with flight. Just got to be careful of the disco waffles. Good movement by YoBGS. And he'll find himself at the end of the fort very quickly. Ace doesn't like that option either, so he's going to go to 7-2. And there he'll find 2-4. YoBGS is going to play through the Piranha stage. They did have the music boxes, but it looks like they still want to do it just to see what kind of items they're going to get. Ace might take a different route at that point, which could play a difference. And he finds a cloud. Very nice item to find. Ace Varel finishing up 2-4 as YoBGS finds himself in the World 2 airship. Going to take that top route there. Jump over the mast and he'll be done and into his Ludwig fight. Got 2 hits on Ludwig here. No earthquake, that's nice. A nice easy 3-hit Ludwig. Ace finds himself in 7-2. He's going to try and hold on to that tail as long as he can. So watch out for that Paragoomba. Makes the jump, so this will give him a little bit of a boost in time. He's still not too far behind, just a stage or two. As YoBGS gets a message from the Window Technical Support, they say he has a virus. Might want to check that out. Gets a nice letter from Bowser. Does give him an item, so he's going to use a hammer here. Skip most of World 4, which is World 1. Find himself in 3-8. Ace Varel's making these same movements. Oh, he's going to take... Oh, no. And Ace Varel does take a death trying to fly over the bottom half of it. So far, from what I'm gathering from their items, they have not gotten anything worthwhile out of the end card game. YoBGS heading into his next fight. Oh, unfortunately, Ace does slip up again. He'll take another death. Yeah, the bottom half is dangerous. It's risky, but when it works, boy, does it look good. He's just going to take that top route, play it safe as YoBGS plays through 4-3. Easily getting through all his enemies. No problems there. Oh, no. Oh, good save by him. Looked like he was about to fall into the pit. And Ace is finishing up his fight with Boom Boom. He's going to use, looks like his music box. Wow, okay. He's going to use the music box. Knowing he's lost some time there. He doesn't know where YoBGS is as he plays his end card game. But knowing those 2 deaths did put him behind. YoBGS heads into his hammer bro fight for World 1 and grabs a star. Not the greatest item, but we'll still take it. He'll head into the World 4 airship, which is World 1. So we got another Fred here. Into the Larry fight. Takes a hit. Larry doesn't have earthquakes. And he'll beat him out with 3 hits. Nice, easy vanilla fight. So folks, let's see what you think the World 5 is going to be. We still have World 5, 3, and... let's see, 5, 3, and 2 now. That's all we got left before World 8. So Ace of Arrows just now getting into World 1. Obviously going to use that hammer he's got there. And he'll head into 3-8. YoBGS being asked if he wants to build a snowman. I know most people are done seeing snow for this season, so maybe not. And we're going to find World 5 here. Finding 1-6, I believe, for the stage. Making some good movements. Don't want to do any vanilla strats here because you don't know what that enemy is. And it's a Fire Chomp. I'm telling you, man, the Fire Chomps love Randomizer. Ace of Arrows in 4-3 right now. YoBGS heading into 5-2. He's going to find a World 6 beta stage. Fairly easy. There's only a few enemies. Just got to watch out for the cheeps at the end. Nice use of the music note. He'll finish up that stage. Ease. You say Boss Bass likes to ruin seeds, but I believe the biggest culprit right now is Paragoombas. You gotta watch out for those Paragoombas, man. They come out of nowhere. Heading into 5-3, we're gonna find 2-5. And Ace of Arrows is going to grab another Mushroom House. YoBGS grabbing another star, so that's going to give him a 3 of a kind there. Giving him 5 up. About a few seconds extra there he didn't want to spend. But that does give him 18 lives. Oh, look out, that Fire Bro knew exactly when to jump. And finds a mushroom. So he's going to be heading into the tower after he fights this next Hammer Bro, as Ace of Arrows will be moving into World 5, which is World 5. I didn't notice that before, so that is another Fred. His color's blue, if you're trying to figure that out. Yeah, I think in order for Ace to keep up, he's got to stop going for those mushroom houses. I think he's got plenty of equipment that he should be fine, so he needs to focus on getting ahead a little bit more. But again, the runners cannot see each other's streams, so they're completely blind as to where their opponent is. Ace Pharaoh's going to take top route, going to avoid the Fire Chomp. Nice move by him. YoBGS will be finishing up the tower in just a moment, as long as nothing gets him down here. And he will also get a 3 of a kind with the stars. Looks like no enemy up there for YoBGS, and he'll enter into the second half of World 5. Still has a hammer, and he'll move straight on into the fort. Finding 3F2. It seems like they find a lot of swimming stages this time around. And he'll enter into the Boom Boom fight. Ace will take the pipe to get across the river. Oh, actually he's going to take another Mushroom House. find himself a frog suit. Frog OP. YoBGS finding himself in 3-1. Another water stage. And Ace of Arrows is going to play 6F1 here. I guess he prefers that over the actual stage. Ooh, does take a hit from the Disco Waffle as YoBGS takes a nice shot there on the blooper there. And he'll finish up the stage. Ace of Arrows taking a much different route. Does get hit by the Disco Waffles up there. YoBGS does finish his Hammer Bros with ease. And he'll move into 5-9. Not going to play the end card game. He knows there's nothing in there. He's going to find himself in 5-4. Now I'm wondering why Ace took that fort. I get to build the bridge, but he had plenty of lives, so I don't think he'd be stuck in any situation unless he thought the fort would be faster. Ooh, look out for that fire snake at the end of 5-4. Ooh, nice duck jump by Ace of Arrows. He's going to have to do it again. There he does. And YoBGS finds himself in the World 6 airship for World 5. Ace is roughly about 4 stages behind now, so he's going to have to find something to pick up the pace, or YoBGS has to run into a wall multiple times. And Roy is a thick boy. He's got the heavy jumps there, but only 3 hits, so all the Koopalings have been 4 to 3 hits throughout the entire game. And he'll move into World 6, so we got Worlds 2 and 3 left. Let's see what you guys think in chat's going to be. Ace Pharaoh's going to head up to the last part of the tower here. Going to find out there's nothing waiting for him, so that's nice. And the king's wondering why his cat's breath smells like cat food. Take a wild guess. Ooh, and Ace does not have a hammer. You can see his frustration there, flipping through his items. YoBGS finding himself in 7-1. He's going to go for that clip. And he does. As Ace finds himself, ooh, with 6-6. Not the stage you want to see. Good clip by YoBGS. YoBGS gonna find himself in 2-1 now for World 2. Oh, not 2-1. This is 2-2. This is a vanilla stage. What are you doing, Fred? It's even randomized. Ace is gonna have to play that stage one more time. He does not have a cloud. The one cloud he could have gotten was in that Piranha stage he put to sleep. Yeah, and 6-6 is definitely not a stage the runners want to see, especially with the randomized enemies as well. It can be a little chaotic. Oh, and that's not the way he wants to go. YoBGS in 5F1. Good work dodging the boo there. Ace does manage to get away. He's got to watch out. This is the gauntlet coming up here. Especially if there's fire piranhas. Yes, there is. He's going to have to make this quick. Good dodge by there. YoBGS taking out his Hammer Bros. He should be good now. Go Ace. He's got it. Nicely done. 6-6 is not the stage you want to see. YoBGS using star power. He's going to find himself in 5-3. One of the longer stages of the game. Means you got to go all the way to the left and head all the way to the right through a gauntlet of enemies. Ooh, there's that Paragoomba. He loves to take people down. Ace finding himself in 5-6. Ooh, unfortunately, YoBGS does take a death. Looking for the right power up. He's going to put on the Tanuki suit with the star. Ace finishing up his stage. See, unfortunately, Ace did not have a hammer, so he has to play through almost the entirety of World 5. He's deciding not to take the Mushroom House, and he's going to find himself in the tank stage. YoBGS taking a little bit of damage there here in 5-3. He does have another power-up coming up. Got to be careful what enemies are going to be waiting for him down there. Oh, look at that Paragoomba coming down for a second hit. Smart move by YoBGS. Get rid of the wing so he can't fly back up again. Ace will be heading into his second, or not second, but the final fight here for the tanks level. And we'll find an anchor. Now the anchor is another wild card. We don't know what the anchor does. It can do anything. Literally anything. Finds himself in 3F2. YoBGS is going to hand to the sand stage for World 2 here. Equipped with the P-Wing. And he'll find 8-1. Ooh, nice. Nice item to use. Skipping most of 8-1. This is a smart move. Most runners do not like this stage. And there you go. He's got through, and Ace Pharaohs defeats his Boom Boom with fireballs. And unfortunately, I'm going to say now the lead's at least an entire world. As he only got 2 stages left before the airship on YoBGS and for Ace of Arrows. YoBGS is going to be fighting the Fire Bros. Ooh, does take a hit from the one falling down. Does take care of him. Find himself another star. Ace working through 3-1. Did cloud over 2-4. Smart move by YoBGS. And he's going to find himself, I believe, in 5-8. I could be wrong here, but this is definitely not a fun stage. Short, but yet very deadly. Ooh, does take a hit. Grabs the power-up. Nice dodge there on the jump. Takes another hit, but he'll get through the stage as Ace of Arrows works his way through 5-4. 5-8. Okay, that's what I thought. These World 5 stages all look very similar. YoBGS heading into World 6 airship. We're going to find the World 5 airship, where he'll fight with Morton Koopa Jr., as Laws likes to say, the saltiest of Koopas. No earthquake by him today. Although it looks like it's going to be more than 3 hits. 4 hits, so nothing's been a 5. All 4 and 3 hit Koopas today. So that means Wendy will be our final Koopaling today with World 3 coming up. And YoBGS can take a commanding lead if he does find a God Pipe here. Ace of Arrows finishing up his World 6 airship here, heading into his Roy Koopa fight. Roy does have Earthquake, so we got to watch out for that. Good fight by Ace of Arrows, as YoBGS is called a Spoony Bard. Find out what this pipe does. And it is a World Free. Look at that. Nicely done. Finding himself in the World 4 airship, he'll take on Wendy Koopa. And he'll shortly be into Dark World. Wendy behaving today. No Earthquake. And an easy 3-hit Wendy. Nicely done by YoBGS. He'll be heading into the Dark World at roughly... it'd be close to about 40 minutes and about 5-8 seconds. Ooh, Ace of Arrows is with a tail trying to do the 7-1 clip. A little difficult, but still possible. Nicely done. Third or fourth try. We'll say it's fourth try there. Maybe a bit more. Yes, the Baconators were not with Wendy today. She may have went with the side salad instead of an extra side of Baconator. Here for the tank stage, we're going to find 4-2. There's our boss Bass, making a rare appearance today, not showing up all that much through the seed. Ace of Arrows working through 2-2, as we all know is a Fred. Yeah, looks like he might be, yeah, I agree there. It might be a sub 50. Just depends on how nice World 8 plays. He's going to check this pipe. Maybe a God pipe here? Let's find out. Unfortunately, it leads him right to the Dark World where 8-1 and 8-2 await him. He's going to go back. Let's going to play this Navy stage. Find out which one that's going to be. And we're going to find Fort Knox. And he's got the right equipment for this one. It's going to wait for that P speed to run out and reset it here. Usually without the correct power up, it can take up to a minute to beat this stage. That's a lot of time loss. Ace moving into 2-3, which he'll find out is 5-3. YoBGS going to check this pipe. Let's see where this takes him. Takes him to the top of the Dark World. He's going to play the 8F Fort. That's going to be 7F2 Piranha Fort. Ooh, and he's going to take a death here. Looked like it was intentional. Yep, he's going to cloud over that and check these pipes down here. Save that cloud for this moment. Does find the hand bridge. He's going to back up, check another pipe. Could this be it? It is not. No hammer in sight, so he's going to have to back up and play World 8 Fort or try to go through the hand stages. And I agree. Playing the Piranha Fort is probably the best option. Just because you can unlock another pipe, which will reduce it and save yourself time trying to skip through 3 hand stages. Doing real good work here with 7F2. Ace of Arrows, ooh, does take a death here in 8-1. He'll have to replay this stage. Wait, I'm trying to kite out these enemies here with the Boo and the Hot Foot. Avoid taking any more damage if he can. Good dodge there by the Thwomp. Ace of Arrows taking the top route here of 8-1. Unfortunately, now with the P-Wing, we'll use the pipe. That'll help him skip a little bit. And YoBGS unlocks another lock here in World 8. Let's see where this pipe leads him. And it is the Valley of Bowser. So he's going to take on Super Tanks, which is a lovely 3F1, the Magic Door Fort. This one is so easy. All you got to do is look for door number 6. Fairly quick stage, too. So after that, he'll be equipping that hammer suit and heading into Bowser's Fortress. And Ace of Arrows finds himself in 7-5. Does have a star still. He's going to use that. Ace trying to get enough flight up there to get there, and he does. YoBGS is going to try and finish up here. Keep that hammer suit. That's going to be the tricky part here with the stairs coming up. The hammer will kill Dry Bones, Boo, and the Hot Foot. 6-5, sorry. Either way, it's a 5 stage. We don't like it. Ooh, misses that jump. Does get through. Looks like he's thinking about clouding the stage. Ace will cloud it. Ooh, misses that jump. YoBGS is going to try and get a P jump up there. He does. Good recovery by YoBGS. Ace works through the World 5 airship. And into Bowser's fight he goes. Down goes Bowser's. Let's see some GGs in chat for YoBGS. An exciting first race up here. Unfortunately, the lack of a hammer is what cost Ace quite a bit of time. And with that, YoBGS will finish with an official SRL time of 45 minutes and 35 seconds. GG. Yeah, that sub 46 run is a fantastic run there by YoBGS. He's one of the newer entrants to this tournament. Did not participate last year, but sure turned out to be a fierce force of a speedrunner here. Ace is working his way through the World 7 airship. He'll fight Wendy, which will be a nice surprise to fight her. No earthquakes and 3 hits. And Ace will now be heading into World 8 here, just around the 47 mark. Guys, be sure to give both these guys a follow. They're giving us an exciting showcase this afternoon. YoBGS and Ace of Arrows. Oh yes, thank you, Laws. You can give me a follow too if you like. I do enjoy commentary for this tournament. Ace heading his way through 4-2, got some good speed on that run. Avoids Boss Bass. Maybe Boss Bass will show up in the next seed coming up immediately after this. We have Tourney Flags too, so the difference between that one is going to make this really exciting. He's thinking about it. Doesn't want to play A1. He's going to back that up and go through the Navy stage. Good for him. He does have the right equipment for it, and he'll find Fort Knox. Waiting for that P-Speed to drop. He's going to take the top pipe, head into his fight with Boom Boom. Commentating alone? It's alright. I do a lot of commentating alone. It's really hard to get commentators just because everybody's got lives outside of Twitch, so we completely understand. That's right. I've had a couple partners up here and it's been a lot of fun. Ace finding 7F2, probably not what he wanted to see, but that is the gatekeeper to get into Bowser's Valley. Good jump through that little pipe there. That's the tricky jump there for anyone. Gonna grab some Fire Flower. He'll head into the bottom part of 7F2. Does take a damage. Ooh, takes 2 hits there by the Thwomp as well. I'm wondering if he's going to back up. He might back up and check that lock first before he checks those 2 pipes. No, he's going to check the first 2 over here and find the hand stage. Not required though. No hammer in inventory, so he's going to back up again. Ooh, he is going through the hand stage. He believes that is the exit. He's going to find 3-2 here in the middle hand stage. Good jumps there to avoid the cheeps. He's going to be disappointed to find out he does not need to play these stages. And does get another star. I give him 31 lives. Lots of backup in case he needs to take a few deaths to skip the hand stages. He's going to find himself in the beta stage for World 5. Nice jump there. Watch out for some enemies. And he'll quickly get through this stage and head into the Air Force. He's going to get through that Air Force stage and find the... He's going to find 5F2, but when he goes through that pipe, it's going to end up on the top of the map there. Good dodge there of the hot foot. Nice execution here in 5F2 for Ace of Arrows. With that, he's going to go through the pipe. Probably going to back check. He's going to head all the way back up and check that pipe. Yeah, realizing it's not that one to the left. Head up here and find 3F1. Into the correct door and into the boom boom fight. So guys, stay tuned as he's finishing up these final two stages. We have the group. See, another group matchup here between YoBGS and Ace of Arrows with the tourney flags 2 on. That's going to definitely change it up a bit. I'll explain all that in just a moment once he finishes it up. Give him some props. He is going for frog finish. Something we always love to see. Thank you, Darkness. I appreciate the commentary. Compliment. You'll find a little dry bones. Nice dodge by there. Look out for these disco waffles. This is the hardest part to keep your frog suit. Ooh, good dodge there. Skims his behind right there. No damage though. Alright, he's approaching the jump for the final room. Ooh, does miss it. He can still try for bottom route. Looks like he's going to do that. Love to see the frog strats here. Ace is like, hey, if I'm going to finish in style. And I appreciate it. Jumps over to laser. He's going to have to make some really tricky jumps here in this final room. Let that fireball. In this room, every fireball that comes from Bowser is going on the platform you're going to jump on. Good jump by Ace. This next one's going to be a little tricky. Ooh, look at that. Just by the pixel. And he is into Bowser's fight with the frog suit. Just about three more jumps away and he'll be done with Bowser. Let's hope this frog suit lasts. Ooh, does make a miscue on that jump. Ooh, does lose the frog suits, but hey, we gotta give him props. That was a heck of a fight with the frog suit. stay tuned. Shortly after this, we're going to take a moment to let these racers finish up, and we'll start the tourney 2 flags shortly after this. And with that, Ace of Arrows does finish Bowser, and he will finish with a time here in just a moment once we get that in. And with that, Ace of Arrows does finish with an SRL time of 56 minutes on the dot. Let's see those GGs and chats for Ace of Arrows, especially with those frog strats right after. Alright, so the runners will be setting up for the tourney 2 flags. They just about ready to roll the seeds here in just a moment. And now, I'll tell you the difference. So, with tourney 1 flags, you notice that the enemies are randomized, power-ups randomized, hammer bros randomized, end card rewards randomized, Koopa Link HP and attributes were randomized, and auto scrolls were removed. So with tourney flags 2, the maps will no longer be vanilla. So basically, as you see the layouts in the original Mario 3, they are no longer going to be like that. With tourney flags 2, they're going to be completely randomized. That can mean World 7 could be done really quickly, or control you, and it could be a 10 to 15 minute world. So let's all stay tuned, and they'll be ready shortly with that. Alright, looks like the racers are getting prepared, folks, so welcome to another Super Mario 3 Randomizer tournament race. This is a group stage matchup between YoBGS and Ace of Arrows. YoBGS is currently 4-1, while Ace of Arrows is 2-3. Last race was really close until about a certain point where Ace fell short because he did not have a hammer and fell about 4 to 5 stages behind. So chat, let's see what you guys think World 1's going to be here, and the racers did receive their countdown, so we're going to be starting here